Thanks for staying with us. Nigeria's Minister of Information and Culture, Lai Mohammed, has asked the media to join the federal government to fight corruption. He says a scenario where journalists complicate matters by frustrating the efforts of the federal government is not acceptable, as government cannot achieve success alone. His sentiments were shared by the acting chairman of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, Mr. Ibrahim Magu, during the 68th General Assembly of Broadcasting Organizations of Nigeria taking place in Abuja, with the theme, The Nigerian Media and the War Against Corruption.
When the media is not fully on board, the fight against corruption becomes tougher. When the media seizes on every setback we suffer prosecuting this war, they give succor to the corrupt. When the media falls for the distraction tactics of those who are mortally afraid of this war, they weaken the battle. How many newspapers, for instance, have written strong editorials in support of this war? How many board members have donated airtime for jingles against corruption? Many will ask, why must we join the government in this fight? Well, the answer is simple. We are where we are today because of corruption.
The media is the only profession that is constitutionally mandated to hold the nation leaders to account. Well, it is important for media practitioners to uphold the ethic of their profession. Media owners have a duty of care to pay their employees. The media is too critical to be left at the mercy of the corrupt oligarchs in our midst. To ensure that corruption is reduced to the barest minimum, if not completely eradicated, eliminated, the media must align itself with progressive aspirations of Nigerians.
And also at that event, the chairman of the Broadcasting Organizations of Nigeria, Mr. John Momoh, asked media executives to be more creative as it's no longer business as usual. He asked practitioners to improve their content and embrace technology as times are changing. He then appealed to the federal government to protect the interest of bond members in the digital switchover.
Content is king, far more than a cliche, but a substance and material of quantity and quality. As an expression of creativity, human rights and aspirations, content will remain what our audiences will consume. So we must continue to make it more universal. Technology has provided us with the opportunity to catch up with the rest of the world. What needs to be done and what needs to be of prime importance is a push for and the desire of media creativity that has universal appeal. I call for brave competition amongst media practitioners that will enhance professionalism, develop talent, and build capacity for the broadcast value chain and the media economy. Let's build a critical mass against unprofessional practice. Let's put a sanctioning process in place to deal with discredited professionals. And let us set up a vetting system that fact checks and verify content materials. And in this wise, we're hoping that all too soon we will have the bill that we're sending to the House on the Society of Broadcasters passed by the House and the Senate.
Chairman of the Broadcasting Organizations of Nigeria, Mr. John Momoh. Well, we're staying in Nigeria, where the Inspector General of Police, Ibrahim Idris, says more men and a technical team will be sent to Adamawa State to investigate the crisis leading to the loss of lives in Newman local government area. The police boss made this known when he paid a courtesy call to Governor Mohammed Jibrila in Yola to commiserate with the state and also assess the security situation. He tells the governor what steps the police will be taking and assures him that the perpetrators will face the wrath of the law.
We're deploying about 5 mobile police units to assist in maintaining law and order, especially in these areas where this locality where this incident occurred. In addition, we're going to support the command, the deployment of some technical units, like a tracking unit, that will assist in the subsequent investigation into this incident. In addition, obviously, we are going to sort of assist also the command that made the state, in the investigation of this incident, because I believe that for this incident to be thoroughly investigated so that that ugly incident will not repeat itself again in the future. The Nigerian Police Force obviously is concerned entirely with these incidents that occurred in this state, and that's why you see we are providing all this assistance to the government and people of the state.
Away from Nigeria now, young designers in Cameroon like Liz Wungwani are turning an Asian cloth into modern fashion to keep culture alive and promote the sector.
Liz Ngwane is a fashion designer in Bioe, Cameroon, and she's working on one of her latest outfits at a store in town. The 24-year-old is known for her fashionable outfits done in the traditional Togu cloth that she says is meant to promote the fabric. Togu was a preserve of royalty and dignitaries here in the past and made traditionally by communities found in northwestern Cameroon. The colorful fabric, commonly done in black, gold and orange, is finely embroidered in different colors that form various bold patterns.
That fabric represents us, Cameroon, so it's high time we start consuming our own products. So firstly, the younger generation, celebrities and every other person is trying to consume products from Cameroon, and that tells you you're a Cameroonian. You feel like, okay, let me do what others do with their own fabrics in their country. So I think that is why everybody is getting into Togo fabric and the rest. And the younger designers, and designers now are bringing so much beautiful piece using that Togo fabric.
Ngwane says she tries to give her designs a modern cut to attract customers looking for stylish outfits done in the fabric. The designer also likes to blend Togu with sheer fabrics to bring out her sometimes flamboyant creations. Printed Togu is also used to make accessories and souvenirs popular among tourists and locals.
So most of people that come for their traditional weddings. Okay, artists who do that because they know they are selling out themselves to the world and they want to tell the world where they are coming from, so they come for the fabric. And also designers, it depends on the activities you want to do. Like maybe when you know you're getting somewhere out of your own milieu, you want to see where you're coming from, tell people a story from your outfits, they put on Togo. So those are the type of clients that come for Togo fabric. But coming out with the collection I have calls a lot of attention. Normal girls and guys around would love to put on Togo because it's sexy.
Togo is worn today by many to mark special occasions and events like weddings and other formal gatherings in Cameroon. The fabric is also popular outside the country, and its designs have inspired collections at various international fashion events in recent years. By creating fashionable outfits and accessories, Cameroonians say they are able to keep an important part of their heritage alive and cash in on an ancient tradition.
Now, a South African woman who helps train women in self-defense was crowned Miss Universe on Sunday at the pageant held in Las Vegas, with Miss Colombia and Miss Jamaica also making it to the final three. 22-year-old Damie Peters hails from Western Cape Province and recently earned a business management degree from Northwestern University. Her passion for self-defense was reinforced when she was hijacked and held at gunpoint about a month after winning her title as Miss South Africa. 22-year-old Miss Colombia Laura Gonzalez was the first runner-up.
Miss Universe.
And that's our program today. Thank you for watching. I am Bisi Adebayo.